All right, this is going to be a quick review for The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. So, poured myself a cup of coffee this morning. I sat down and I read this book cover to cover. As you can see, it's a thinny. It's more of a novella. This particular copy I checked out from my local library here. This is the Scribner's edition. It's got a note in it from like 1952. And it looks like the first person that's registered here in the book checkout is October 29th, 1969. The last checkout, when they were still using the stamping system, was November 19th of 92. We've since gone to this paper ticket thing. This book is due back on the 29th of this month, but obviously I'll be taking it back earlier. Anyways, I don't know what that diatribe was about, but Old Man and the Sea, Ernest Hemingway. What's this book about? It's about an old man, hence the title, named Santiago, who lives in Cuba. He is a fisherman. He's gone 84 days without bagging any fish. And his apprentice, who through the majority of the book is simply referred to as the boy, all right, is named Manolin. Manolin is forbidden by his father to help Santiago anymore. He's got to go fish with the people that are actually catching fish. Santiago's like kind of the laughing stock of his community. Everybody's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, Santiago ain't catching no fish. Yeah, that old man, whatever. You know, he's a big joke, right? Santiago doesn't know how to quit. He's a widower. His wife is deceased. He's got like kind of a little shrine. I guess some mementos. She's Roman Catholic, or she was. Santiago's not really a religious man, although he does bargain with God at a certain point in this book because he's so desperate to catch fish that he's like, I'll do, 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers. I think he ups it to 100 later on. But yeah, he's an interesting character. He's a baseball fan, specifically Joe DiMaggio, right, of the Yankees. He's a poor man. He's poor. He's old and he's poor and he's lonely. And this boy is like really his only companion. So there's some substance to this book. I know there's people out there that want to dismiss this type of literature and call it Dudebro lit, and the type of people that read this stuff as dude bros. I just think that labeling people, right, like just so you can dismiss them, pretty lame. Actually, pretty lame. But hey, if this is dude bro lit, then I guess I'm a dude bro because I enjoyed it. I liked it. All right. Now, this was assigned to me as reading when I was in high school, and I don't think that I had the life experience at that point. Like, who does at 15, 16 years old in a sophomore high school class? They can go along with Macbeth and, Mice and Men by Steinbeck and Animal Farm by George Orwell, all stuff I read in school. Like, do you really have the like capacity to process that stuff? I don't know. But reading this in my middle age, now that I'm a grandfather, got some life experience, I can kind of relate to Santiago, a man that doesn't know how to quit. God put him on this earth to be a fisherman. It's all he knows how to do. So he's going to get up on day 85 and he's going to go out and try to catch some fish. That's what Santiago does. The boy helps him load some provisions. He sets off with his tackle, with a harpoon, and with a knife. And he's going to go out and he's going to catch him something, right? That's it. Now, the book does have themes of life and death. And really, I think at the core of this, it's about perseverance and enduring and overcoming obstacles in life. That's really the heart of this thing. It's about enduring hardship. And how much can a man take? Santiago ain't got quit in him. So I think that Gus McCrae, right, and Woodrow Call from Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry, they would love this guy. They would think Santiago was awesome. I think Santiago's awesome. This was a short read, but it's great. I read about a guy who's just trying to, make it another day. just trying to overcome. Waxes philosophical at points about nature and his place in the world and the nature of sin. Yeah, it's a short little book, but it's got some deeper themes in it. I promised myself I wasn't going to talk about Pride and Prejudice and Jane Austen. I'm done, okay? I'm still salty about that book, but I will say, this has themes in it that I was hoping would be in a work like that, and they weren't there. All right, so I found that this is the type of stuff I'm into. I like philosophical stuff. I like stuff that has weight, stuff that's about life and death, stuff that I can relate to. I like Santiago, and I think you will too. So do what I did. This is a big recommend for me. Pour yourself a nice big cup of Joe. Set aside a couple hours in your morning and knock this one out. Because it's not going to take you very long to read it. What, 2 hours? You can read this whole thing if you're a slow reader. If you're a fast reader like me, you knock this out in an hour and a half. Or listen to an audiobook of it somewhere. I'm sure you can, go for a stroll for a couple of hours down some trails in the woods or something, and listen to this as an audiobook. Thanks for watching. As always, have a wonderful day.